Welcome to our station. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docking bay. Welcome to our station. Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation. Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time window. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Welcome to our station. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docking bay. Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction. This station operates under a docking reservation policy. Ensure you have authorization before attempting to disembark. Checked your bay number.
There we go. Okay. And make sure I change some things around here. Okay, yeah, game audio is working. All right. Hey, Scotty. Welcome. I've had a little bit of a break, and I was hoping to come flying back with my new streaming setup all done, my 2-computer setup, but it is not all done. And so we're in, as my friend Ty Worsham likes to say, we're using half measures tonight. But I think everything's going to be working okay. I'm just half on the new computer. So I'm a little timid about it. But anyway, I just wanted to get out and play because I just haven't had hardly any time. So that's what we're going to do. And that's the size of it. So let's see. I think that's it, man. I think I'm ready to go. We're going to run some missions. We're going to have some fun. A little bit of a late start, so probably won't go too long, but that's okay. Let's get going here. Into the game. See what we can do. All right. I'll try to keep an eye on things over there. I should take fewer breaks. Stuff like this is bound to happen. Okay. So, we're in another election. And we need to do some more faction work, so let's get started. Where do I find myself today? Right next door. I think there was a war or something starting here when I last left, but I'm already in my mission ship. Yeah. Okay, those are all done, obviously. So then, I don't think this is the system I want to be doing work in. Well, it might take me here. It might take me here. But I want to get over to where we just got this fun election. Good old HIP 4907, my old friend. I have limpets ready to roll. I'm receiving text messages in my pocket. We'll check that once I get into hyperspace.
Ship restraints retracted. Clear for departure.
My wife is playing The Sims 4 upstairs and wanted advice on the roof of her house, but she's like, oh damn, you're streaming. My advice is, who needs a roof? Let it rain. Okay.
Fuel scoping.
Let's get over to the station. I might call my fleet carrier over here, as a matter of fact. Hey, hate. Welcome, friendo. Friendo is such a weird thing to say. Why did we all start saying that? I don't even know the origin of that. I mean, I get that it's like fake Spanish, but I usually try to not use idioms that I haven't figured out the actual origin for, in case they're, you know, horrible, which happens a lot. But anyway, what was I doing? I was going to call my carrier over here. You never know when you're going to need a carrier. Wait, what did that just say? I only have 66 tritium in the tank over there. That's okay, it's enough to get us over here. I have a bunch more on board, of course. Listen. Yeah, we'll park it over here where it belongs. Well, I get that it's stale. I just hope it's not racist. You know? So I think we'll pick up some election missions, and I'll also run over to Fates and do some good fun times over there. Hit them from both sides. Ow. Frick. I need my other table. I moved too many things around. Now I switch back to the live game and I do miss some of the graphical updates that I've seen. Odyssey, lighting, different stuff. Who's here? Lark.
DeLacy, Juliet, November, Tango. It's a pleasure to have you at this federal station.
Lark Shadow doing that good work.
Okay, Commander, land on pad 03.
You got it.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, what do we got?
Landing sequence completed. Deploying ground crew.
Wow, mission board. There you go. Alright. Let's do it. We're going to do a lot of couriering. Some salvage. Let's skip these heist things for now, since that would require a refit. And that'll do it. Let's find our way over to Fears. Fates, not Fears. I think Fears is a system too, though, isn't it? I think I'm getting a little fog.
Loitering is a violation.
Let's get to it.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship Release. Go for departure.
Effectively access to order. Observe minimum.
Alright, where to first? Oops. Wrong map. Going all over the place. Yeah, let's just jump right over. Because they'll be chasing us around for a while.
Frameshield drive charging.
Jump right over the station.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
It's a little warm night tonight. I might open a window. Because I can tell it's going to be a warm one. And then I get more fogging on the lens and so on. Is it really? You're not too far from me. Yikes. I don't think we're gonna get snow here, but it is supposed to frost. Ugh. That's disgusting. Spent the weekend outdoors in a t-shirt. You know? What are they trying to do to me?
Incoming mission critical message. Docking request granted.
They're already telling me I'm running late on their poll data.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I've got dual motives here. Gonna have to wait a minute. Combat landing, missed.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, onward. Okay. Let's see. Hey, did they say... Is there specific factions or all the others? Because before I was running for all the others. Let's see. Implements. Maybe the next one. We could push him up, right? It looks like everybody... Yeah. I think we push... My interpretation is we push up everybody except Fars. And then once they're in conflict, we hit the open ones. Yeah, that must be what it was. Okay. Oh, look! I can just pay for influence. Sure. Sounds great. I've got lots of money. Okay, take all the missions to here. Ooh. Wing assassinate. I have to go get my Corvette. We'll do the other ones. There will be plenty. Like this one, for example. Not a wing. Military scan, wrong system.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, really? What the heck's my... Oh, controller. I'm gonna move the chat window a little bit. It's like covering up the mission board. Just a smidge. Here we go. Much better. Okay. Massacres. 20 pirates. The trouble with these is they end up taking so long because there aren't any Hazreses there. You have to find them in all the signal sources. So I'm inclined to skip those because I got such a late start tonight. Don't want to be stuck with a bunch of them. Oh, black box salvage over there. Why not? Yeah, we'll skip the... Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. Next. There she is. Black box. Sure. And, oh look. They're accepting money. Alright, what else do you have? That's not what I needed. 4 minutes till it resets. That's okay. We have several, we'll have plenty to do, considering how long I actually plan on being out here. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's drop off the data first. And swing back through. So, this one's close. Yeah. There we go. A station to go to here.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I'm gonna pad loiter for a minute while I find my actual destination. There we go.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Come on. Show me. Scan.
3, 2,
There. I'm missing the Odyssey graphics.
incoming mission critical message.
Very, very first world problem. Incoming enemies. 2 of them. Not a very high reward. So, I'm assuming they're not that tough. Not that anybody's that tough. Dubs,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm
Welcome.
doing. Saw you down here streaming some Elite. Figured I'd check out what the action's all about.
Real elite. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I got a little. I'm a little done bug testing. I actually thought I think that what I'm really fatigued of is game mechanics testing. I thought I'd be bug testing. I didn't think I would be doing quite so much game mechanics. Like,
Yes.
you know,
The
like,
game mechanics.
yeah.
Yeah, Odyssey has some very interesting choices in game mechanics.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Malik VR this morning, and he's going through it in VR. And for one thing, it's super not fun in VR right now because there's like a ton of stuff that has errors, like it's only showing in one eye, or like the effect is different between the eyes, and weird things like that. And he's like, fine, he's doing his thing, cataloging all that stuff. I'm like, okay, well, good, that's his job then. But what else is there to do on a new commander that's going to get erased on Thursday, you know? So it's like, I don't care to play. Last time I tried a conflict zone, and that was fun. And then I tried to call my ship back, and it crashed to desktop at the moment my ship touched down after the conflict zone. So I loaded up, tried it again, crashed to desktop again right at that spot. So I'm like, so am I just stuck here until they wipe us and start us over on Thursday?
So we had the same issue. You have to leave the conflict zone far enough that the ship doesn't attempt to land on the landing
Won't
pad,
land on the
because
pad, yeah.
if it lands on the pad, crash to desktop.
Yep.
Or just call a shuttle. The shuttles land on the pad just fine.
But I have my ship there. I don't want to call a shuttle.
Landing gear deployed.
Well,
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
whatever. I did a
sometimes it-
conflict
that
zone.
way.
I did a conflict zone in VR. It was, you know, kind of fun.
so
In
was
flat
that just
VR.
like the big flat panel VR nonsense?
Yeah, it honestly, it's a little bit eye fatiguing to have the mouse moving your entire view like that. After the whole conflict zone, it was like a little more disorienting than it was to do it on a monitor. But I mean, it worked, and I could see, like, I wonder how much of it was the fact that, like, I routinely get like 40 FPS in that. You know?
Yeah.
Which is also funny because my GPU is in no way maxed when it starts dropping below 60. CPU and GPU are like fairly normal usage, just like I was playing this game, so it's like something else is causing it.
Blocking the docking bay access corridor.
Hey, Data.
Well, hey, I finally succeeded in collecting a sample from one of
Good.
those stinking plants.
Did
Yeah, I was
they
able to
did an
fiddle-
update to it, right?
Yeah, I tried again after that and fiddled with graphical settings, so I was able to get a better frame rate, and it was
Oh, okay.
much better.
I think they made it a little bit more forgiving about how close you have to be for it to count as a match.
Okay,
Yeah.
much
I saw-
welcomed.
I don't know. I don't know how much that's gonna stay. There is like so much
Yeah.
outrage.
Yeah.
Did you see Obsidian Ant's video today?
No, I've only seen Astro's stuff on this topic.
Okay. Who said that? Teflon. I
Frameshift drive.
I think, yeah, Down to Earth, he had a good take on it. There was somebody made like here's what I would do instead kind of thing, and like rendered it in graphics and everything. Obsidian cited the video. I forget who it is. It was a YouTuber I hadn't heard of, but it was, instead of being like a spinning like timing game, it was
Yeah.
like you rotate it with the mouse until it's in the right spot, and then like so you have all the time in the world kind of thing, which seemed to be more in the spirit of the pace of exploration, maybe.
Yes.
It seemed pretty rad.
And I think Astro said this. This was not my original thought. Was to kind of make the searching the more engaging part, or the more challenging part. Like instead of just having the pulse wave scanner, you can actually see different visual differences in the plants.
Add some more skill to it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. Manituk, how are you tonight?
Doing pretty good, pretty good.
Nice. What are you guys all doing? Are you playing?
I'm electioneering.
I'm
Oh,
going
me
through
too.
my storage ships right now to figure out what I want to do. Are we running missions right now for election?
Yep, election, and I also popped over to Fates and picked up assassinations in what's that system that they all go to? all the factions send assassinations to this one system.
No,
That's
I don't
how
know,
I've
actually.
been dropping those clowns by double digits in a single play session. What is it here? It's Tritea.
The fact that they can be dropped double digits by a single person in a single play session says a lot about their BGS efforts.
Well, it says a lot about their home system too. Is such garbage that all the factions are always spawning. They're both massacre and assassinations, although the system doesn't have a Hazres or anything, so the massacres end up taking a really long time because you've got to do it all by signal sources. So I didn't actually take any of those tonight, but hey, Scotty, see you later. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. Teflon is playing Star Wars. Good for you. Somebody
Of
has
course
to do
he is.
it. Gotta do it. Oh, I need to open a window in here. It's a warm night. And I have this
It's
thing
actually a
on
little
my
chilly
face.
down here.
What is chilly for you?
It's only 68 degrees.
It honestly, I don't know what feels cold and hot, because Texas's weather has just been so temperamental lately that my body
Yeah.
has no idea what's going on. Like I'll walk outside one day, like 50 degrees, I'm like, damn, it's cold as hell today, and then the next day or like a week later it's 40. I'm like, oh, it kind of feels nice. Like what? The weather fluctuates so much that I don't get the chance to really acclimate properly.
Northern Oak, we got up to 80 today. It's going to be 35 tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I have 50 tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a frost tonight, but it wasn't quite that warm today. It's a warm weekend. Ooh, okay. Be right back. I'm gonna open a window for real.
Not for jokes.
There. Add more noise to the mic, but RTX will do its job.
It will save us.
Do your
Oh, that's
job,
got to be a good
RTX.
position to fly from.
What's that?
Looks like your freak face is in the. Oh, never mind. You
Yeah,
fixed
when I set it down, I always have to reset the head position.
Gets confused. Mine got confused one day about where it was, and then it like teleported like way off to the left. Just like what just happened? Like the headset was like, oh no, he moved left really far, really fast.
Yeah.
So, Dubs, have you walked outside your ship yet and taken a look at everything?
I have. I was out there walking around.
Walk into a wall or trip over your couch or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's really nice is you can slap the side of the headset twice and it turns on the cameras, and then you just walk to a position, tap it 2 more times, and it turns back to the game view.
And it tracks your position that whole time?
Yep.
Yeah.
It brings up like a camera overlay and
The pass-through.
like the
Yeah, I
game
can
is
do
still
that with a
running.
controller button.
Yeah, I think you can do a controller button, but it also supports slapping the side of the headset twice in rapid succession.
That's awesome.
I mean, I say slapping, but it's not like you're whacking the shit out of it. It's kind of like a tap tap.
Yeah, it's a tap.
It's a love tap.
Yeah.
Heard Oculus announced some updates. Gonna be coming
Yeah,
out.
frame
They're
rate
gonna be-
updates and stuff.
Yeah.
No, same hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Quest 2.
just,
Yeah.
like firmware
Nice.
It's
updates.
firmware number 28.
Yeah, they're-
Does
bad.
so quick question: does the Quest 2 support Wi-Fi 6? Because that's going to determine whether or not I buy a new router or not.
I heard on a
It's
tech
AC.
podcast that it might be 6, but not like the full 6, like with all the letters, all the letters after it. I don't know what that means.
all
Like
the
the-
letters.
Yeah,
Well,
It's AC though. It is
AGN.
AC.
Well, AC isn't the newest standard. It's 802.11ax is the new standard.
Okay. Well, that's newer than I
And I
have.
was considering buying one of them new AX routers, but it's like $300 for the router, and like, yeah, it would be worth the investment if it helped with any of the stuttering and the issues I was having playing the Quest
Yeah.
wirelessly. But I mean, if I'm gonna spend $300 and it doesn't fix it, well then I'm gonna feel like I wasted my money because my current router works just fine for everything else.
They're going to.
I mean, yeah, spending the same amount of money on the router as you did the headset. I mean, you're basically doubling your investment.
Yeah. I think it should have a dedicated link, like a two-way, a two-piece
going-
link.
I mean-
you know.
to
The link cable, there's that.
No, right, but it should have a dedicated wireless link cable instead of using
Yeah,
your
or
own
like-
router.
Use Wi-Fi Direct.
I don't know
that
what
would be
that
cool.
is.
It's how wireless displays work. Like the Microsoft wireless display adapter uses Wi-Fi Direct, so that way your Wi-Fi adapter in your PC and the wireless display adapter make like their own private little network between each other. That way they're not bouncing through a hub or a third-party piece.
Yeah, but at that point you're still relying on people's hardware. Like that was the thing, is like
Yeah.
they're relying on somebody's to have spent a lot on a good router to make it work. That's why they were so hesitant to put it on in the first place. And it was like a third-party app for a super long time. But
True.
if they just make their own thing, then it's like, here, this works. This meets our standard. We can
Which
guarantee
that's-
you'll have a good experience with it.
That's part of this update is, your virtual desktop, you don't have to sideload it anymore, but I think Oculus is coming out with its own wireless solution
Aw,
similar to
man,
virtual desktop.
I just spent $30 on that too.
Hey, it might be better than what they offer, who knows?
We'll see.
Might be.
Whatever. I'll get the Oculus one and I'll try it out. But I went ahead and spent the $80 on the link cable too, because I was doing a lot of research into buying just any old USB-C cable, and then the more I dug into it, I found out that the reason the Oculus specific cable is so expensive is because it uses copper cables for power pushing,
Yeah.
but it uses fiber optics to push data, and that's how they get the cable to be 16 foot long and have no latency.
No loss. Yep. Yep.
That one I sent
Yeah.
you the link to, what was it, 10 foot? And it works perfectly fine.
Yeah, but 10 feet's fine, but once you start getting beyond that 15 foot, that's when your standard copper data cables start to have trouble. And if you do have one that's high enough quality to have no latency, they have troubles charging the headset while at the same time passing a decent data rate, which is where the fiber optic data cables of the Oculus special cable come in, because there's no power loss there. So it's got its dedicated power cables, which are a little beefier, and it's got the fiber optic data cables, which are more flexible actually than your standard copper cables. So the cable itself is thinner, more flexible, more manageable. I don't know. I mean, it was $80. I've spent that much on things that are way more useless. So
Yeah. I get you.
it was like whatever.
Howdy Volt. Howdy Bonzo. Welcome.
So today we flew a helicopter on Mars.
Yeah,
I
I
know,
saw
right?
that.
Yeah.
Making coffee this morning. I was like,
pretty
oh, this
awesome.
is nice. Hey guys, if you Volt and Bonzo, if you guys want to come on down to the waiting room and we'll pull you in. And if you don't worry about it.
We'll put Volt right in the penalty box.
Yeah.
I won't let him do that to you for long. There they are.
Oh, look at that. They're here.
Hey,
Gotcha.
Hey.
Howdy, guys.
how's it
How are
going?
you guys doing?
We're living.
great.
Oop, there we go.
Now I can
Doing
run your
good, what's up?
stream on my second screen
Ooh.
and do my games. So now I have no excuse not to watch your stream, Travis.
No excuses.
You're on it. You're on it.
Teflon,
My
you...
right screen is a dedicated Trax Twitch screen.
Did you put a label on it? Teflon's
I was
mad
gonna
that
say
we
that.
didn't invite him. Teflon, you know where I am when I'm streaming. You know how to get in here. You don't... Come on, man. When has an invite ever stopped you from doing anything? This guy.
He's got to set down his Xbox controller to type into the Twitch.
See, the only
Odyssey's
problem with my
gonna be
second screen
running
is that all these windows just kind of get jumbled up together. Like, when I thought I'd have like a second screen, I thought it'd all be like neat and organized. No, it's like my actual desk with just a bunch of papers strewn all over it, but it's windows and not paper.
That's so funny. You always need more screens. I start adding more screen space, and then I start going, oh, well, I can like sidecar my iPad, and then that's another screen. And then I can put this other screen up over here.
Yeah.
Endless.
I'm sure this is just the first of the second of many.
I don't have the space for it on this desk at all. Like, I need to actually have like a second computer. I don't have room to put up more monitors. More monitors wouldn't do me much good because I'm in this headset most of the time. So, anyway.
I got in my Corvette to wreck things in Fate, only to realize that I can't land it there.
No. That's
Pathetic
why I'm rolling my
little
Mark
dock.
II.
I should be able to just blow up the dock.
Telling you guys, the Frag Mark II.
So what are
With
you
a
doing
kill
there?
warrant scanner,
Courier.
you'll make a lot of money messing up these clowns. Yeah, but I've got collectors and stuff. You can, oh man, you can make bank doing. You can make bank and drop these guys 10 or 11 points in a night.
2.
2?
Oh, my wife's counting it to children.
Uh-oh. Are they at 2.5
Yeah.
yet?
2.5.
Things are about to go down.
Middle names
I can't
being
remember
middle
what
names
movie
being
that's
used.
from, but that's one of the movies that I watched as a kid, and I can't think. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it was an animated character, and I can't freaking remember it. Oh well.
Oh,
No.
I don't know about that one.
Uh-oh, he's back in the hallway. He's fixing to
Odyssey
get it.
taking-
Just gonna start using the middle name, his middle name, pretty soon.
It's got to push that envelope, right?
See, whenever I got the middle name called at me, I was like already like it's one of those like. It's one of those moments where you know you're gonna get in trouble, but it's too late. You're already set in, like the wheels are already in motion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, like dropping a vase or some shit. They're like, Spencer James Wilkie, but you've already let go.
My
Is this the
Diamondback
python that's after
has
me?
fines on it. This... What did I do?
What are you doing today, Trex? It's like you're
Oh, we're
pirating.
running election missions and assassination missions. Election missions in the election system and assassination missions over in Fates. So
I thought you
we'll,
were just trying to assassinate the other election people. I was like, yeah, it's
unfortunately, that has a lot less of
democracy in the
effect
third
than you.
in the third millennium.
Yeah, unfortunately, that has a lot less effect than it should. Hey, Teflon, he joined.
Teflon.
Hey, Deflon.
I heard that data.
Glad you got it worked out.
Sit there, your Xbox controller.
Whoa, that's a really good impression. I wasn't even sure who was talking.
Access granted.
Gotta
Teflon,
say,
how's that new Stellaris DLC going?
It's great.
Nice.
Worth it.
gotta say, the Odyssey seems to be running a lot smoother than when I last played it.
I
And
haven't played it in over a week.
I haven't
good.
touched it since Phase 3's dropped. So,
I haven't bought the new suit. I haven't done anything. Ooh, Agriworld.
My launcher looked different
On Agriworld. What?
today.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see that on
Do you
I don't know
mine.
if it was a,
do you have a photo of
it's
it?
like where it highlights what game you're launching. That looked different. I don't know if it was.
I
just
did
like what it-
notice when I turned on Steam, it downloaded like a couple of kilobytes worth of stuff. I wonder if there's a new launcher graphic. But I didn't
They've
notice
been-
anything looking different.
People
Trax, is
have
that a
been
refinery station or a freaking agri station? I can't tell.
That's I think that's an agricultural station.
See, it looks like agricultural, but I don't see any. Oh wait, is that what those pillars are above it? Yeah, I think that's.
Are you
what
talking
that
about
is.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Agra. This is what Agra looks like. All that green.
Oh. Okay.
Refinery
Yeah,
has a lot
I
of
thought
like
it was-
yellow. There's similar kind of like
Right.
random machinery everywhere, but
See, I
it's like
couldn't
all
see
yellow.
any of those plant things when you first came in. So I was like, what is this? Because
Yeah.
the color was right, and then I just saw those tanks, and I was like, is this a refinery?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Check it
Trying to use this old joystick with my new throttle until my new throttle comes in, and I'm struggling right now.
out. Here's all the grow bays down
Yeah,
in
now I
there,
see 'em.
and
I wish they did more of these like decorated stations. All the ones I usually see are just the bog standard ones, which I think they're like the high tech ones now or something.
High Tech is the one that has oops, wrong map. High Tech has like all the crazy billboards and stuff. Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know that I can
740.
that I can use my HOTAS right now anyway. Still hurts to
Yeah.
bend my wrist too much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you fended off infection? No signs of that of infection.
No,
That's good.
just still healing.
No signs of
I had some-
inzombining.
I had some pretty deep cuts.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Regale
Oh,
us.
right.
For a zombie.
I got a knife fight.
Did you get your tetanus shot?
Got in a knife fight with opponents that have 5 knives on each hand
That's right.
and knives in their mouths.
And they hate you. And they hate you. They hate
Yes, and
everyone.
they just assume eat you is to look at you.
Yeah, don't. Next time I try to break up a cat fight, I'm using a broom.
A literal cat fight.
A
No.
broom and a
Not
staple
fun kind
gun.
either.
With mouse and keyboard.
A staple gun? What? What are you doing?
Well,
with
it's a
cat?
cat fight. You got more than one cat, so you got a broom one near the wall and staple gun that sucker to the wall, and then you go work on the other one. You know what I'm talking about.
Are you
That's a
saying you
weird-
run staples through cats?
That's nervy.
This took a weird turn.
Whatever,
Yeah.
man. They
It
sent
always
Teflon to the hospital. I feel like we can use a staple gun on them, and
Wait,
we're
didn't
not
they
in the
send
wong
Chink's
here.
wife to the hospital too?
Yeah.
Jigsaw,
cats
they
are
sent
gnarly.
Jigsaw to the hospital
You know
for
what?
days.
Cats are not okay. We need to start stapling cats, I guess.
I'm telling you, staple them to the wall until they learn.
I'm just gonna start having you guys fight cats in D&D now. Like I've seen the real monsters for what they are.
Alright, Vol.
I'm heading to your
Playing
system.
mouse and keyboard. How the fuck do you play with the mouse and keyboard on this game? How do you
The
even
same way you
your
play it with other ways. You just practice at it, and eventually
Yeah.
you acclimate
just
to it.
just wait until he gets behind the helm.
I am
Oh.
behind the helm.
Oh god.
With a
I
cat,
can't keep my ship straight to save my life.
Turn your sensitivity on your mouse all the way down.
Manitouk, what were you saying?
with the cats, you notice humans never domesticated any larger cats? We don't have great Dane-sized cats for a fucking reason.
He's got a point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh god, I don't even know how to do super cruise.
I'm heading to your system, Bonzo.
Okay, so that's that. That's
So just learn how to fly while I head to the station.
I have to jump my carrier back from the rescue
I'm
point.
never going back to Mouse
How
and
far out
Keyboard
are you
again.
still?
Oh, I haven't started jumping,
That's true. I do not know.
so I'm still one system away from where I picked him up.
What is the recommended
Yikes.
pin for Petra Almanova?
7,600 years.
Frameshift cancel. Wait, so I had the frameshift button.
So the recommended pin for what?
Petra Almanova, the colonial engineer.
Oh, I don't remember
right-
what
Right now I've
they
got
do.
heat sinks.
Let's see, what do I
Hull
have?
that was like I did hull reinforcement. I think that lady was like whatever you want.
Okay, then I'll keep it on
I
extended
have-
heat sinks.
I have heavy duty hull reinforcement
Yeah.
for her.
Same.
Then
Oops, I just boosted toward a station. Okay, we can do this.
I remember that one not being critical. Which one you pick? I think that was like a gimme.
Yeah.
okay. Bonzo, which station are you at? Greece or
I am above a planet, and I'm trying to super cruise, but I can't fucking figure out what button is the super cruise button.
J?
J
No,
is
J's the
default.
high.
Well,
J
target
should
something
be
that you can
both.
get to super cruise with, and it'll be.
Shit. Alright, fine.
Yeah, J is
I
like the.
subscribe to this EA Play. Sorry, sorry to interrupt with something out of the blue. Go ahead. Ignore me.
Yeah. You
think-
are in the Obatrimi system.
A3AB. So where's A3A? You. That's not the planet I'm looking at. Damn it.
Just wait until you get to the galaxy map.
So
Galaxy map.
what's going on? Had you not? Why doesn't he
So
have
I'm too
keybinds?
lazy to put in my HOTAS, essentially. So now I'm playing mouse and keyboard, and I've not flown mouse and keyboard in over 5 years.
Oh, you've done it wrong. You've made a mistake.
Well, I'm living with it now.
I kind of wish I could see how his flying's going.
I mean, Discord streamed it, but
I'm going top speed towards you right now.
okay, I got myself into Super Cruise. Just baby steps.
Now, hopefully, it's the same key to get you out.
Well, oh yeah, because all of his binds are different. Oh no.
It's the same key. It's
It's
always the same key.
Yeah, but
Just be default.
wouldn't your bind still be to your HOTAS?
Why isn't I think so?
Well, I assume he switched it off of the HOTAS bind sheet onto the keyboard and mouse default bind sheet.
If the HOTAS wasn't plugged in when the game started, it would have ignored the binds and went back to default.
Okay.
How do I get into Galaxy?
Okay.
One
Black boxes now.
Q galaxy map. Well, I was on contacts, that's why I had to press Q.
Stop moving. Jesus Christ.
Alright, let's find the thing.
This is great.
Actually, I'm a little tempted to put this POTUS I've been using off to the side and just use the throttle and the mouse to fly for a little bit until I get my new one in,
That
because
work
this
for you?
Logitech Extreme 3D just straight up is not worth playing with.
Bonzo,
Not-
did you get your
Not
new
working
suit?
out.
I have not got the new suit. I have managed to line myself up with Nervy. So let's see if I can.
Why are we going back to Nervy?
I thought you were a Nervy. You're not Nervy?
I'm literally right behind you.
Why are you right behind?
He said he was right behind you.
We did not plan this out very well. Well, I need to go to Nervy anyway because that's the closest thing with a starport.
There's literally two outposts right here, but okay.
Starport, not outpost.
Are you guys getting the like texture flicker on the planet surface?
I haven't been planet side yet.
We were
That's
like
sweet.
goes to a bunch of triangles and then smooth fixes itself.
No,
That's what
I mean, there's that too, but like just when
Where,
you're
like, the
literally
textures
down
are
on the
overlapping.
surface, they seem to like
Textures are
blink back and forth between two different textures.
Like it's trying to decide whether to use the old one and the new one.
It's sort of patchy. It's almost like some are shining through, but they're flickering. I don't know. I
As
don't
if
think
the
you've seen it
texture-
because you'd know what I was talking about if you saw it.
It's as if the textures themselves are overlapping each other.
Yeah, and they can't decide
I'll
which
look
one's on top.
Yeah.
I
Layering
wanna do
is a mess.
Exploration, so that'll be fun. Of
Some
course, if
what?
I'm doing exploration, I'm gonna have to set my hotess up, aren't I?
No, you don't.
Exploration
This
on
is-
foot? I wouldn't use a
Right
HOTAS
here,
for that.
I just don't wanna plug it in.
Wouldn't.
You don't really need your HOTAS for exploration on foot.
But
If you if you don't want to fly, I can literally taxi you everywhere.
Yeah, the game
Alright.
is literally made so that you could even taxi yourself.
Is multi-crew more stable now?
Haven't tried it yet.
They
Oh,
fixed the invite bugs, so you should be able to invite each other and
Did they fix the clipping bugs?
Sup-
Where you
well,
just
I don't know. I have to go back and look at the
phase
list.
the restore port?
I want
I
ship
think they did.
interiors and to be able to push my friends out of the airlock.
That's the desired
Don't make
gameplay
me-
for ship interiors.
No,
like
get
it.
back in your target thing. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Okay.
I just see his Super Cruise dot move way off to the right, away from the starport.
I went into free look mode, so it's just gonna stay where it is now. Where do these cords go to? I'm hooking them up. I'm not dealing with this BS.
I couldn't possibly play this game in a spaceship with mouse and keyboard.
Surprised they did it for as long as they did.
I've been playing with mouse and keyboard all my
Keyboard for years. Oh my god, I'm so superior because I can play with mouse and keyboard. Oh.
No, I'm just too poor to buy a HOTAS.
I'm just messing with you, Tom.
Don't make fun of Volt.
Or do, I don't know.
Oh god.
This is a threat
That's all
4.
the
Where's
thing.
all the threat?
This is my territory. If you want to make fun of people
Oh,
here,
there they
you
are.
gotta go. You gotta ask my permission.
Fonzo, you might want to make sure you're on target.
It says it's active. It's got cruise control running. It's not cruise control. Super cruise assist running. Got the
Yeah,
hook
now
test
we're in
hooked up.
thick of it.
Yeah, kill that dirty python.
You're not going to be able to play on foot exploration with a HOTAS, just letting you know.
I've got a mouse and keyboard binds set up. So, but I've been playing this game. I've been playing this alpha for 3 weeks. You really gotta set up the on foot things.
The rest of them are
Those
gonna run.
pythons in a crate Mark II. That is the python's natural predator.
Loop of shame.
I saw that coming.
You're a little survivor, aren't you?
That little
Not that.
sightie's pretty tough.
He was too far away for the frags to get him the first time.
I love that.
Alright,
Well, when in
let's
doubt,
empty
just
the
hit him.
magazine here. Alright. Let's finish collecting.
Alright.
Pick up the pieces.
Oh yes, that's much better. I'm in control of my ship again.
Oh, what the heck. I'm not gonna be on here too long. I might as well just go ahead and start jumping.
So the police are here. Do you think they're gonna get mad that they're scanning me right now and I have black boxes?
Yes.
Let's find out.
Pad loitering? Or not pad loitering, trespass warning. I requested talking access. What?
They scanned me and they don't seem mad.
Have fun on the stream. Bye.
See you,
Hey, good night, Data.
Bye, Data.
He must have a really early day job to have to leave at 10 o'clock each night.
He's just old.
Some-
Give him a break.
Some
He's
people
East
enjoy
Coast like
getting
me.
a full night's sleep.
Oh, East Coast. Gotcha.
Some people enjoy getting a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, not me. I'm just saying some people do.
If I had
hate
as much
myself. I don't wanna sleep.
self-respect as Data did, I'd go to bed too.
Man, I hate sleeping.
Sleeping it makes me feel like I've wasted my entire life.
I hate the idea of sleeping, but then once I'm sleeping, I don't want to wake up.
You don't want to stop.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
addicted
I'm like,
to
I don't-
sleeping.
Yeah, I don't want to go to sleep because then I'll miss out on all these opportunities to have fun. But then
Yeah,
I don't want to get
exactly.
out of bed because it's amazing.
It's like Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. There it is.
Yep. Got my brother in the background watching cartoons, so if you hear him chime in every so often, that's what that is. So,
He's
you're
got
alright,
he's
mate.
got his hot. I want to hear his hot take. HOTAS or
What
mouse and
cartoons is he
keyboard?
watching?
Mage, what do you think you should get, HOTAS or mouse and keyboard? Giving me the blank stare of confusion.
Nice.
Also, what's he watching?
Pretty sure he's making wheel and clutch noises.
What's he watching?
What's he watching? He's watching Lab Rats.
Oh, I don't know that one. Okay.
It's a Disney.
Disney
It's a
show.
Disney show.
Okay.
Cool.
It's fine. I don't care.
You sucker people into answering your questions, man, and then you hit them with the
He
1-2.
really likes your show, Lab Rats.
Well, I said I don't care about it. I didn't say I didn't like it.
And
I've never
Teflon says
watched
he
it.
loves it. He wants you to send him all kinds of Lab Rats content.
Sure, yeah. go
Memes,
ahead,
actually.
whatever.
Memes would be great.
Yeah,
the guy
all
loves
Lab Rat
memes.
Teflon wants you to send it to him.
I mean, this is not a show I'm familiar with, so I don't know why you would think I would care.
Says he's the biggest fan of Lab Rats you've ever seen.
Okay, then.
Make sure you say he's gonna hate you.
It's not like it's
Oh,
not
change
like
the shipping carrier. Or the
it's
shipping
not like
carrier
it's a show I don't like. I don't know it.
again. It's a Disney sitcom from like I don't know, late 2000s. It's from the same time where I aged out of Disney shows.
You aged out of Disney shows.
There's a certain age where you just kind of age out of all the Disney sitcom shit off Disney Channel.
Okay, the sitcom I understand, but like
You could be like me and be an adult by the time Disney Channel started showing sitcoms.
I didn't know Disney had sitcoms.
Yeah,
You don't
They
watch
sure
TV.
do.
How would you know
I
any
or
of
the
know.
that?
Sweet
You're-
Life is
you're right. I don't know anything
None
about
of
TV.
your kids like watch any of that.
Nope.
With me?
you realize
Nope.
none
They
of
watch
your kids-
they watch YouTube or
None of
Disney
those-
or like they watch a few things like they like Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, well, Phineas and Ferb is a cartoon on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Which is similar
Yeah.
but different.
My girl's 5. She likes nature documentaries for real. She will pick them over kids' cartoons. And I'm like,
That's the way
are
I
you
was
sure?
when I was a kid.
Don't you want to watch Spirit or whatever, one of these other, like, she loves that show. No,
watched
let's
it.
watch
No.
Planet Earth. Let's watch Our Planet. She likes the new
I wanna
Apple TV one, Tiny World, that Paul Rudd is the narrator of, which, by the way, Paul Rudd is he's our man.
What is it?
But
Tiny
anyway,
Earth?
Tiny World.
Tiny World.
It's like a bunch of about small animals in different environments and stuff. It's pretty cool. And Paul Rudd makes everything awesome. So it's great.
She's like,
but
no,
she'll pick
Dad, I
that
want
every
to see the
time.
Nile crocodiles. I want to see the Nile crocodiles devour
Yeah, man.
wildebeest.
Exactly. I want to hear
That's the kind of stuff I
Attenborough
like
tell me
watching when I
about
was a kid,
grass.
Live in what?
Yeah.
Live in Maddie?
See, I was the kid who watched
I
a lot
like
of the
that.
Science Channel.
I
So,
loved
like,
I loved documentaries growing up. I still watch them.
I did watch Phineas and Ferb, that's right. I watched the Military Channel a lot. Watched the History Channel a lot.
That makes sense.
I remember when the Military Channel came out.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I
it
was
coming
really-
out.
I was really into it too.
Oh
I
yeah, they had all
remember
kinds of great shit
cable
on there.
came
And now I walked. Okay, like when I was PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 had just come out, and I got the Xbox 360, and then that was it. I kind of stopped watching TV and I just did video games for the next 7 years.
By the way, Bonzo, you can change your loadout here in the starport now.
Oh good.
Howdy,
Like I
Gur.
can change my
Terminal.
sheet and everything.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look
Who
at that.
joined?
They
Not
actually
able to-
listened to something.
I have to force myself to watch TV now. I can't just sit and watch it.
I'll
yeah,
watch
my brain's not
reruns
engaged.
on Netflix. That's about it.
See, I can
I
watch
usually
you.
just
Go ahead.
I usually just play games or read because my brain has to be engaged. Otherwise, I feel like
Fall asleep.
I can't just sit still. Like I have to engage my brain, and I could fall asleep. Yeah, that's totally
Yeah.
happens.
Federal Station, Commander.
Video games are superior to TV.
See, I normally
That's
watch
why
a
I
lot of.
stopped watching TV for a solid like 10 years. And then I got back into it and I realized that the military channel was no longer on the air. National Geographic or the History Channel was just all about fucking American pickers. Hate that show. Only because it killed History Channel. But, and National Geographic kind of just doesn't have anything interesting anymore. So, yeah.
Pretty sure the
Channel.
the
has-
corporation that owns the History Channel killed the History Channel.
Yeah, I mean,
Disney.
I think it
Which-
probably had something to do with all the aliens and Bigfoot.
No,
That
hold
didn't
on.
help.
Ancient Aliens was an outstanding show. You take that back.
Nazi UFOs.
Ancient Aliens is a
Docking complete.
blight on the world, and I wish it never existed.
It is amazing. Giorgio Suka, what was his last name? That dude with the hair.
Nobody knows.
Except for
the
that guy.
aliens guy?
Like, we can keep that guy, but the rest of Ancient Aliens, we got to get rid of him.
It was
All right.
entertaining to watch, all right? Regardless of their accuracies, it was entertainment. Because they had some wild ideas.
That they did. All right, we've got.
Bonzo, you want to go check out the plant life?
Alright, let's
We've
check
got
out the
combat
phone. Oh
left to
god,
do.
what happened?
Oh, yeah, you had to you switched suits.
Regulations on exit.
I'm in the white suit now.
Gonna take out an orca.
My mission
You
target.
want to take the same ship or different ships?
Same ship. Let's go.
Okay, I'm flying then.
Hey, I can't hear you as much, okay? Don't need all of that because I want to save some of that for my chip to dip.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch.
Sorry.
I want to save that for my
Jesus.
chips and dips. Crunch, crunch.
It was a joke, buddy.
Frameshift drive charging.
I told him it was a joke. He just went, oh.
You have exceeded the station exclusion zone. Take care, Commander.
I think it's hilarious that they actually think I'm going to accept a mission to go kill 50 pirates by myself in a system with no hazreds.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There's
Oh my
been I've been
God.
getting those where it's like
Bro.
9 or 12, and you can pull that off over the course of like 3 or 4 assassination missions that you're doing anyway. But yeah, when it's like 50 or 30 or something, you don't want to do that.
I'm doing 8, and I'm only doing it for the biotech conductors.
That was not loud.
Are you
I'm
on
joining you now.
You're being a little turd.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Stop that.
We can hear that.
He's his own special person. Quit it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Stop. Yeah, I know. They don't need to know everything.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not flying. Cold joke.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay. My game
Oh my
lagged
God,
as I went towards the mail slot.
You better land back in repair. Oh my god.
My game literally froze as I approached the mail slot, so I couldn't correct probably.
Well, you can't do a mail slot, man. Come on.
I'm
Detected.
He physically cannot. He just boosted right into it and then just crashed and burned. Which of course we're having the fucking weak sauce shields because you can't outfit any ships in this alpha without it being fucking
Me
3
and
jump
Bolt.
of your light range.
We invoke
That
material
was not English. I don't know what that was that I just said, but it was not correct English.
Who are you here for, Trex?
Me and Volt
Oh, a
materialize
bunch of people.
inside each other one night, dropping out of Super Cruise in front of a station. So just be aware with those. Just be aware.
Yeah.
That was back when I had very unstable connection, to be fair.
Sure, you were on
That's a
that
mission
boat
target.
and you were smoking.
There's another one.
Oh yeah, I may or may not have destroyed a school laptop today.
Oops.
Why?
Screen burnout.
Screen.
That's not good.
I mean,
Was
I
this something
had
a teacher told you to do?
no.
Shh. Then you
I
might not be fine.
I had it for like. This is
Just
probably
be like, I thought it was part of the assignment.
no. It was like this is like almost the four. I think I was about. It was about 4 years old at this point. So it was like, okay, it's a known problem with this model. It was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah. Alright, this Corvette wants a piece. I'm gonna let him pull me. Come on,
Python
buddy.
versus Corvette.
You gonna let him pull you? What if you pull him?
Oh, I can pull him too. That's true. Here we go. He turned around too fast. Alright.
Yeah, he's more interested in you.
I know. They'll keep circling me, so I just need to fly straight for a minute. Here we go. Who's got me? Oh, a different Corvette's got me. Oh, great. So I'm going to have to fight two of them. That's okay. We can do that.
Oh boy.
Be there.
2 Corvettes.
You can do it.
I've done it before. I've done 3 Anacondas and a Vulture this one time.
Trying to get turned around so I can actually get in there with you.
It's alright. He's going to miss me with his plasma until he's dead.
Oh, I've Raven tunneled.
Oh,
That's
not again.
That's great.
Deploy, you stupid.
Can I just exit out? Nope.
Are you good?
There's an
the others.
Anaconda in here too, it looks like.
Yep.
Are you back
Yep.
yet?
I stack a bunch of assassinations.
Oh, yep,
so
you're gone from the seat.
let's get that. Frame shift drive is
Yeah,
already
I
at
will.
18%.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, see you, Teflon.
There's one.
Incoming mission.
Anaconda, let's get the other.
Are they fighting each
Oh,
other?
they're fighting each other? That's so good. Go ahead, weaken each other, you buttholes.
I love it when they do that and they fight each other.
It looks like they're fighting over the kill.
Dubs has
Meanwhile,
the
the kill's trying to kill
Conda
them.
first.
You gotta fucking let me just
You're gone.
have to fucking task kill it.
Yep, probably.
Alright, you're done.
Ooh,
Last
those
one.
frags hurt.
Those frags. Alright, I already kill warrant scanned this clown. Oops, I think I got you there.
It's alright, my shields can take it.
Did
Every
you
once in a while, a
task it?
couple of the frags don't fire.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why that is.
What was
I
that,
thought
Trash?
that issue's still in the game.
I said every once in a while I'll do a volley and like a couple of the frags just randomly won't fire, which I don't understand.
Weird.
What tag? Don't worry about it.
You
Yeah,
gonna collect all this
that's all right.
stuff or are you out of here?
I'm scooping stuff.
Has anybody been playing Phase 3 at all?
I played it for
No.
a little while. Just
you
enough to
noticed-
try out the scanner thing.
Have you noticed
that?
that the landing pad numbers are like really faded now?
Well, oh, is it more than before? I
They're,
don't think
like,
they looked
really
any
dead.
different than the other things. I mean, it's just the general like lighting and contrast revamp is what I was noticing.
Yeah.
I was also noticing like the like bloom effect, you know, like the auto brightness that, you know, your pilot's eyes adjusting kind of thing is like really pronounced. And I
Yeah.
like a little bit of that. I like how dark the star background is, you know, but I don't know. Might be a little severe, like to the extent where like if something's kind of dim, the proximity lamps in your cabin will change your vision enough that you can't see it anymore, kind of thing.
Which that could cause issues in like PvP stuff.
Yeah, so I think it like needs a little bit of adjustment. Probably be a little less aggressive. But I like the overall effect. I like what it does to the game of making space blacker and things that are in shadow are sincerely hard to see and stuff like that.
I just think that the only issue I have with the new lighting is the pads, because it takes me a good, or it would take me like 2 or 3 seconds to find it before. It takes me like a good 5 or 10 now to find my pad.
You don't use your compass?
Most of the time I do, but I can't tell when there's multiple of the same type of pad lit up. Which one's which? Until I get close.
I don't know. The Alpha's a roller coaster. I keep thinking, oh, like this is really cool, and then, oh geez, there really is like so many little things that seem like
off.
Yeah, like it just kind of strange, and I don't know.
Okay, well, I need you to come into the session and fucking hit me really hard with your Cobra.
Are you here?
I am floating.
Oh, you did a me. Are you outside of the port or inside of the port?
I'm inside. Are you already in the port?
Yeah, I sent you a team request.
Oh no.
Do you see a Cobra?
Let's see. Cobra. Yes.
Oh no.
Point nose directly up for me.
I see you.
Hey, there you are. Alright, now I need you to fucking yeet me with the side of your pit.
Well, first, I'm gonna take a photo.
I'm emulating my inner Bonzo man.
What? What do I do?
Oh no. Tesnik agrees about the lighting.
Bonzo, don't use your jump jets, because you're moving.
I'm not moving voluntarily, okay?
Well, you press space and you started moving.
I had another signal source here, but now they're gone.
Put your landing gear up. Your fly's down.
Anyway, why did I alt tab? I meant to control alt space.
I have a bunch of black
still need to
boxes
kill
I
two
need to
guys.
recover.
Bonzo, you should get a photo from your
kill.
perspective.
I did.
I've got one
No,
assassination and 2 black boxes.
Can you use me as a landing spot? Try to aim towards me.
No, I can't. But I can get on your wing. Wait, I just jumped off of you.
This is so fun. Look at
mission target.
You're glitching onto the ship.
Control yourself.
Yeah.
You find one in cruise?
Yo, Fedor.
Alright, now dip your...
He's my
wing
mission
is-
target too.
Dip your left wing a little bit. Just a little. No, other way. Dip further. Okay, now bitch slap the shit out of me. Come on. Other way. No, you missed, you dip. You didn't. There, you got me.
Are you dead?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Your body's still here?
I wish somebody was recording that.
Oh, you dropped behind me.
Good thing I didn't blow up during that time. I still have 2 minutes before I have to get out of here.
You dare scan me? I pulled you, idiot.
Alright, coming in shortly. Do you have a kill warrant?
I don't. I can lay off of him for a minute. I've already got his
I'll get
shields
one
off.
if you want. Yeah, you're gonna have to
It'll
lay
help.
off. I'm gonna take a second.
Are
I was
you-
ahead of you when you dropped.
Are you on ground now, Bonzo, or are you still floating?
I am in the station, yes.
Okay, good.
Well, he has a pretty strong hull.
Meet me at
Your shields went down fast.
Meet me at my
Okay.
hangar.
FAS, I guess.
Not to
Man,
mention I'm having
in the
trouble
middle
hitting him with these fixed weapons and this shitty stick.
Here we go.
Can't believe I used to play with this thing. This stick used to be my main stick.
And of course the main cast is in the middle of it. It's weird that these guys were like a year ahead of me. They get a
There he goes.
Disney Channel job. They get to go to Coachella and get fucking high and arrested. Meanwhile, I was stuck having a normal childhood like a poser.
I think he
What on
peppered me
earth
pretty
are
good
you
with that
talking
volley
about?
too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You got in between the last little shot there.
Making jokes about Disney child actors.
Gonna get aboard, Bonzo, or are you gonna sit
Who's
there?
Oh
this?
right, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, System Authority.
I was waiting for you to get back on.
You don't have black boxes on you now, do you?
I sure do. They don't seem to ever care, though.
Are they illegal black boxes?
I don't know. This whole system I'm hostile to because I'm pledged to Ashley. So it's not even telling
Did
me.
I miss anything?
Bonzo spawned inside of the middle of the starport. I slapped him with my Cobra wing.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, he missed. He had to do it twice, but I mean.
Well, whatever. It happened, didn't it?
To be fair, I was trying to hit you while in the camera suite. So.
Did you at least get a good shot of it?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll post some screenshots.
It would have been great if you had it like the point of impact. Now don't wreck this time. Okay, good job.
Which planet were we going to? So I had a planet selected and then it just... Give me a second. Let me get the photos.
Yeah, I still have more black box things to get. I need to scan for signals, I guess. I think that was my last assassination. That I had, at least.
I just need to find one more bad guy.
This FAS here. He's turning on me. He's probably gonna pull me if you want to line up.
That last one was right before I hit you, Bonzo. But you couldn't tell the difference when I hit you.
I'll submit to this.
You died.
Where is it? Odyssey screenshots? Why is it half of the screenshots we all take together is just you taking pictures of the ways you killed me?
Alright, he's scanned.
I mean, that's a good point. But to be fair, we've probably been doing multi-crew in this alpha the most out of the squadron.
Well, somebody has to.
One blast.
Nice.
Yeah, those frags are no joke. Are they gimbaled?
They are. Gimbaled, corrosive, on one of the little ones. I think a couple of them are incendiaries, just for kicks.
They should have fixed the DSS by now, Bonzo, so ready to see something cool. Detailed surface scanner.
Can I even see it from the side view?
Yeah.
I believe that was my last.
Your last one?
Yep. Good to return.
Alright, I gotta find these boxes and then I'll be good.
They sending people after you for the boxes?
I don't know. I mean, whatever, that idiot pulled me. And he wasn't a mission target, because I've finished mine, so... Must be.
Can you hear my TV?
I cannot.
No.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Man.
Alright, see you later, buddy.
There's one.
Want your brother leaving?
Yeah, he's going back to his lair. Getting out of my lair.
Near this planet, maybe? No. Alright, well I have one. I'll get that, and then hopefully the other one will turn up. Threat 0, boring.
See, I don't get to see the actual screen. So is it different, like UI-wise, or?
You should be able to see it once I finish the scanning.
I mean, I can see it scanning, but I can't see like the UI.
No, I mean, it looked different, and then they changed something about the way that it was putting that shader over the top, and now now it looks pretty well the same to me after the fix.
Yeah, maybe it was a bug. You missed it.
Oh, you're talking about DSS.
Yeah.
Oh, it behaves the same until you're done with the scan, and then it'll if there's like biologicals, it shows you a totally different thing. Yeah, but I think the bug was that sometimes it would show all green even though there was nothing there. Or something.
So it shows like little green blotches. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay. So it's kind of like an infrared. It looks like a petri dish, honestly.
yeah, and then you find like really bright spots, and there's just tons of
So you
stuff
go to
there.
the bright spots,
And you can
then there's-
rotate through the tabs for the different like types of.
I will
life.
say, when I first saw this stuff back when we kind of got a glimpse at the thing in Phase 2, there's a lot more vegetation than I thought there'd be. Like I thought there'd be like 1 or 2 plants scattered over like 5 miles or
Yeah.
some shit.
Because
No,
that's
there's
how
like
it used to
whole-
be.
There's like whole little like lichen forests. So I don't. Well, I guess I'm kind of hopeful now that since they've got this like level of generation on there, that maybe terrestrial worlds aren't that far away. Maybe.
I don't know. Depends if they're going to do anything different for thicker atmospheres, because there's nothing different about the flight, and there sure ought to be if you get to something that has enough air to matter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if that's a big part of it. But they're approaching it.
Flying something the size of a house isn't gonna. It should, even in a light atmosphere, something the size of this ship. I mean, it's bigger than a house. It should have so much air drag. It's gonna do some weird shit.
I think they need to put some lore in there that the shields are fixing it, and it's only a problem if you don't have shields.
Maybe. I think actually, this is just a theory as to why, and this goes into why we've had like so little content over the last 2 years, is that they've already said that they diverted pretty much all of their people to. Wow, my area of the desk is really hot. Okay, they diverted pretty much all of their staff to Odyssey, and the changes going into that. Now, isn't it confirmed that they're doing like a huge code rework for like the actual launch of Odyssey? Like it's going to be basically on a wholly like updated code.
It is like this whole thing that you're playing right now. It's the updated Cobra engine.
Yeah. Now it would make sense.
And the whole render stack is totally changed.
If they have been waiting to do all of this stuff with like the terrestrial worlds and letting us get on like the bigger worlds with not the bigger worlds, but like the higher gravity worlds and the higher atmospheric worlds, if they were waiting for that code revamp, maybe now that we have that, they're actually going to start maybe ramping up that the speed at which we get. Volt, are you gonna like crash? Or are you gonna land?
Maybe. Hey, there's a search and rescue patrol anaconda at this black box site.
There's a lot of heat coming off of these 2 monitors now. Like, no
clothing.
Way more than there was before.
All right. Anyways.
All right, yo, I'm fixing to get off for the night. Get ready
All right,
for
man.
Man.
Take care.
I will catch y'all later.
It's only 10:30.
I got one more to finish up. Well, that means it's 11:30 for me.
We're secured.
Oh no, it's 10:30. Wait.
Yeah.
There are people in my time zone?
Yeah.
What on earth?
Bonzo, you can have the SRV.
Started jumping my carrier back to the bubble.
You can go ahead and use it. Don't run me over this time.
Do it. Come back. We need your
There's
violence.
nobody recording a podcast now to comment on it.
I want to come back. It's just going to take me like a whole day, and then maybe.
This is where I
spawn.
This is where I spawn. I literally just jumped out of the freaking cockpit.
Jeez, guys.
No, literally, I spawned right here, right in front of my seat. So it literally just seems like I just jumped out of the cockpit.
That's where you spawn.
Oh my god.
Oh, alright, time to scan. Ready to experience pain, Bonzo?
I heard that it's not great.
26,000 light years away.
Wow.
Alright, let's...
I'll jump back as fast as I can.
Alright, so I gotta
Let me
match
know
the
it.
things.
Let me know when you pass Colonia. Teflon.
So what?
Let me know when you pass Colonia.
Okay.
Okay, I got one.
I'll try to remember.
Oh, it gets. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is not going to work at all. This is not going to work at all. They need to.
I already
No
got one
one's
first
gonna use
sample.
it if they don't use it. If they don't fix this. They need to either reduce the speed, or they need to not do this where you. Oh my god, how fast?
They've already
Okay,
made
I
it
managed to
easier.
get it.
Can't you get good, scrub?
They've all. This is easier than how they not than the initial thing.
Yeah,
The
it was a
initial
lot
thing was
worse.
a way tighter match. All right, I don't know what I have to do to get this last one. I'm gonna jump out and back in. Maybe go
We
to
gotta
the
find
Gotta find another one.
beacon or something.
biodiverse.
You think if I submit a ticket to FDev saying I didn't mean to jump this far out, they'll just move me back?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
they'll subtract 16,000 tons of tritium.
That's fine.
Uh-oh, interdicted again. Who's after me this time? Why does it
I
say
was gonna
mission
use it
target?
anyway.
I finished all my... Okay.
Don't
Thought I'd
spend all
finished
your.
all my
Don't spend all your
assassinations.
energy sprinting.
Oh, I got one over here.
Oh, we haven't used that one. It looks the exact same as the one we just did.
It
What
has
are you
to be
doing,
diverse.
dummy? FDL.
Alright, let's try this again.
Ah, he's trying to break my hatch.
Someone's watching Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we can hear your TV now all of a sudden.
Jesus God, why didn't you mention that sooner?
Well, I
turned
couldn't hear
down.
it till now.
So we just heard Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. Yeah,
the
I
end.
love Dragon
I
Ball.
mean, respect for a show of quality, but you know.
I don't need your approval for anything.
Alright, well then it fucking sucks. Get good. If you don't want
You
my
suck.
approval, you can have my disapproval then.
I don't really give a fuck about that either.
Well, then you can have. I don't know. Fuck. Don't shoot at me. I'm trying to concentrate.
No promises. Just wait till I get back.
I did it once. I can't do it again. This is actual ass. Holy shit.
FDLs do become slightly tough to hit in this.
I managed to get another one.
Looks like there's a different patch over here.
So how do you want to tell the different patches?
Right click. See how all these are dark blue? You have the same sample type.
But that's a completely different plant, so I can't use that. So you have to do that. Not only do you have to do that little agonizing mini game,
But you have to
but
do
you
it
have
three
to do
times
it
per
3
plant.
times to get one sample.
Exactly.
Cool. No.
Here's
that
another one
plant
over
needs-
here.
That plant needs to change. That ain't gonna fly. It's gonna go the
It
way
might.
of CQC. It's gonna go the way of CQC if they keep that BS on there.
Well, that might be true. Some of the good suggestions for how to fix it are very good. I worry that they're too big a change for the release time scale, and we might still be stuck with what we have.
It's like, what do you mean?
I don't know. There's a ton of stuff to go into. Watch some YouTube, I guess, is the answer. But
Okay.
there's been several, I think, very good suggestions about how to change it and what the fundamental issue is with it. That it's to say that it's not just like the difficulty of actually matching it, which is the only thing that they saw everyone's response and thought, oh, we'll make it easier. And I agree that that's not
the
really
difficulty
the issue.
matching it might not be terrible, but restarting.
The color issue, I can see that being very problematic for anybody that has any sort of color blindness.
I suppose.
Well, she's got dementia. What do you want us to do, man? God damn it, I scared her. Okay, I gotta go. Can you not do that, Vol? of Fungoida rectus. That sounds like demonetization waiting to happen.
I mean, do you guys know how hard it is not to sing along with this theme song to Dragon Ball?
Look, I didn't grow up with it. I only started watching it a few years ago, and yeah, I can't confirm. Hard.
I never watched Dragon Ball.
Here's a good sample.
Good night, y'all. Have a
Good
fun
night.
stream, Rex.
Night, Manitouk.
Later,
Good night.
Manitech.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna jump out and
It's
back
not
in.
terrible now that I've gotten a little bit more used to it.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not meaningfully interesting, and I think the main thrust of it was like it's putting the skill on the wrong part of the process. Because it's an exploration skill, it's an exploration process, and it's putting the skill on this thing that has nothing to do with exploration, and your skill is really just about timing.
Right.
Bonzo, did you get this one?
Who's actually done like what they're trying to emulate? Believe me, this is way more interesting than what is actually featured or what is actually done when you analyze plant structures. Because if you want to do it realistic, then you're going to be spending the next 3 hours drawing out a cell wall for a plant that you're never going to see.
That's not what we're saying though. Like the issue is we're supposed to be exploring and finding plants, so the process should be finding them and finding the diversity, right? Like examining them physically and seeing, oh, this one looks different, or it's a different size, or this is a different stage of life, matching 3 different stages of the life cycle of the plant or something like that. Those 3 samples, rather than that pulse wave thing, and then maybe make, leave the mini game in there, but make it simpler.
I can tell you right now, just on how like that kind of thing is done in the real world, you wouldn't be doing that in like an exploration setting. Like finding the different growth stages, that's done in a lab or in a greenhouse where it's actually studied by a set team. If you're like exploration and scouting, then you wouldn't be like going and trying to find different stages of growth, because number one, if it's on the same planet, they're all going to be on the same growth level. But when you reach it,
well, no, some of them are younger. What do you mean they're all on the same growth level? No, some of them started growing later.
I'm a perennial background. I don't deal with trees and stuff, so I forgot about that part. Yeah. Perennials and like grasses, shrub, crops, stuff that grows in the same thing. So that's where I.
But do they taste good in a salad? They don't. None of them taste good in a salad. There. Now you don't have to sample any of them. I just solved it for you.
There you go. Okay, yeah. From that instance, yes, but
it has to be a game, So this isn't like
be a game.
Yeah.
Like you try to do it. I did that kind of thing for 3 years. I do not want to do that in a recreation game. Now, having it be reflex based, I think goes into that whole complaint that certain YouTubers have that everything's going more to an FPS side of things.
Well, I think the game has a little bit to do with it's similar in spirit to the subsurface mining situation, which is fine. It's just that that's the only thing of this whole. I don't know. The difficulty's higher for some reason, and also performance in it isn't tied to the reward either. Because it just kicks you out. It's just frustrating. Whereas the subsurface mining, if you're good at it, you get more chunks. So
maybe
if the game is difficult, then we have to get a more reward out of it or something. Imagine a perennial on a body as far out as Pluto. Yeah.
I just went on a whole weekend trip with a couple guys from the Down to Earth Astronomy Discord, and it was actually really interesting because we went to Hawkins Gap and hit some abandoned settlements and then just kind of spread outward from there. But as we're all coming back, and we just got back today, most of them got between there's around 20 million worth of data samples that you can get from just hitting the
Mhm.
abandoned settlement, but just from the exploration data, most of them got around like 20 million. And because I spent a little bit more time and I was a little bit more focused and knew what I was doing with exploration, I didn't get 20 million. I got over 100 million coming back in the same amount of time and going to the same space that they were.
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is the
And
more time you pay, the more time
I
you
also
invest
knew,
into one area, you get more money out of it. Is
He's
that what you're
not saying
saying?
time.
Or
but I'm also saying I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was looking for. I knew what was valuable. And that's pretty cool that I can do that and find valuable things because I know what to look for to be able to find something that is valuable versus just Twitch based. Well, we're all looking at the same thing, finding the same
Yeah.
thing, doing the same thing, and whoever gets the fastest Twitch, then they get the most money.
Yeah. So putting the skill on the front end of knowing where to look and what qualities of a planet are going to
okay, I
lead to
see what
finding
you're
the
saying.
thing that you're looking for.
So
Exactly.
different plants have
Yeah.
different values then.
They do, although I
Well,
don't know. Yeah. They do. The play session I did in phase 3, I ended up with 4 samples, and the smallest one was something like 20,000, and the biggest one was 67,000. But I don't really know which ones they were, and well, I know enough that they did not track with how difficult the mini game was, because some of them seem to have a much simpler circular key pattern, and others are way more complicated, and it's visually distracting and it's harder to hit. And those were not the highest paying ones, the ones that were hard to hit. So I don't know if it's randomized or what. Oh, great. Interdicted again. Another FDL.
It might be randomized right now. I think that'd be something they should look into. Like the harder one should definitely be worth more money.
Hey Bonzo, did you get 2 full sets of samples from those 2 back there?
Ion. Where would I see that?
Alright, clown.
I don't have anything in components, items, or data.
I'm not sure. Hang on, it might be in contacts. Or not contacts, transactions.
Transactions. I have 50,000 in credits and codex discoveries. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. So you got that though.
I hope it's not. I hope that so these plants, they're only in atmospheric planets, right?
I don't
No,
know.
they can be on airless.
Probably not.
They can be on airless?
But they're more common on atmospheric. Where'd you go? I found bacteria.
Oh, a 0% club NPC.
I don't
Hit
know.
him again.
I'm kind of on the fence as to them having different levels of value. Well, how do I put this? Them having different levels of value means that you're just kind of skimming over different planets and different planets and just going for the most valuable ones. When, as a surveyor or an explorer, you should be like surveying the entire scope, and that should be what gets you the money.
I don't know. I don't think you can deny that some things would have greater value than others. That's always been true in this game as far as exploration is concerned. Some worlds are worth a lot more to map than others.
Oh yeah, like I have that. I stand by that in like the normal game too. I don't like that they're continuing that with this game because no.
Oh, did you get dropped, buddy? Hey.
Who just came in?
Black Wolf.
Oh, hey, Black Wolf. And who?
Yeah,
No, Gur was. He must have got dropped, and I didn't even think to look down for the longest time. So, high value plants should possibly be more rare or rare variety or mutation. Yeah, well, I think that goes to what Gur was saying earlier, right? About the skill being in finding the things that are valuable, knowing where to look and where to pass over. I think that's a legitimate bit of exploration skill. It's not detrimental to the game or something.
And I don't think it is. I would like to see it balanced to where, like, if you go out and you just like scan an entire planet's database, and you go out and do that, I don't know, for months or something. Like, you're going out into the out into the black and shit. And that's what you're doing for the next 4 months. You're just cataloging like an entire sector for their star charts, their data, their plant biology, all of that. Then I would want them to have that to be profitable, if that makes sense. So I'm not seeing anywhere.
I don't think there's any reason to think that wouldn't be from what we have now.
There should be a second sample there, Bonzo.
Where? I don't see it.
So, how are you guys doing this fine evening?
Oh, you know.
I'm doing good.
Besides talking about a salad.
Almost none of it was salad. I think we put the salad thing to bed really fast. We can't be blamed for that.
Well, you could, throw on some radioactive ranch dressing.
Go that way.
There needs to be a ping system.
Yeah.
That's true. That's for sure.
There should honestly be one in every game now. Like, ever since Apex initiated it, I don't understand why more games just haven't copied it.
Well, we can target wingmans and stuff in the ships, but since we don't have targeting,
and it shows you like what your wingmans are targeting, but on foot there's none of that.
There's no targeting at all, so we need a ping to make up for that.
And considering the new manager dude is an FPS background, I don't understand why he didn't think we needed it.
Which manager?
I heard somewhere that the guy behind the Odyssey DLC had an FPS background.
One of them is an FPS person. Maybe they weren't thinking about it being important.
More than likely they weren't, honestly.
To the system.
Okay, we've got him. We've got him. All right, I can turn these in.
Bro, we just need one more.
Oh, is somebody here to see me?
No, we need two more.
How is phase 3 treating y'all?
This is the first time I've used it all week, and it's all right. I only got Raven tunneled once.
Got stuck in a station once.
Yeah, I got stuck in a station. Volt fucking swatted me like a bee and shit. It's on Odyssey screenshots. The new suit's cool. You're basically Iron Man with how far you can fucking thrust up.
Are we talking like Iron Man Hulkbuster or just regular Iron Man?
Regular Iron Man.
Okay.
I wish the jetpack had all directions of movement, so you could like
multi-direction would be very nice.
Use it to go forward and stuff.
Sounds more fun than what I've been doing the last 2 days in Elite.
What would you say the opposite of a bull is?
The opposite of a bull?
Yeah.
A cow?
A sponge.
A sponge?
Yeah, it just sits there.
Animal, right?
Yeah, it just sits there and takes it.
What?
It just sits there and absorbs all damage instead of charging.
Okay. I understand that now. What do you mean the opposite of a bull, though?
Yeah, I don't understand the question.
The opposite sex?
I'll just say cow.
Cow.
I'm making D&D stuff.
Okay. Alright, buddy, you do you. I've not seen any more of that funky shit.
Yeah, I think it's a cow and a bull.
Thai worship.
A cow is a female.
Is that the difference
You
between
sneak.
a T9 and a T10?
A heifer is a cow that hasn't had a calf yet.
Hi, Ty.
Okay. All right. I'm good. Hey, Ty. Hey, y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
One of these days, my animal science shit, you're all gonna actually find that helpful, and you'll be like, "Wow,
I don't know, man.
Animal science stuff been?"
All right, when you gonna come play D&D with
It's not
us?
my fault that I spent $200,000 getting a degree in animal science. Okay. Actually,
Pretty
it is my
much.
fault, but
Pretty much
damn it.
whenever I have the time, I will. We always have a seat for you.
Actually, it's not
Appreciate
even
that,
animal
man.
science. It's
I really do.
agri-science.
Drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Where the fuck is this other fucking
I'm
Out
kidding.
here long enough to run out of limpets.
Hey, Trax, when you get a second, do you mind looking at your codex and letting me know when you do that?
Sure, what do you want to know?
Star types, what's available in game currently?
You know I'm in the regular game, right?
Yep.
I think he's trying to cross-analyze the
So
codexes.
knowledge base, is that what you want?
No, discoveries.
Okay. Astronomical base. What do you want to
Stars.
know?
Okay. Do you have CN, CJ, and MS type stars? They'd be right next to C stars.
Right next to C stars.
You do.
C,
Okay.
CN, CJ, MS.
Weird. Because I've never seen these star types before. Do they have any codex logs?
Notice them.
CN. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it's reported, not variants of carbon stars. It's end of life cycle carbon star. Yeah, both
But
of
no
these.
reports of them.
Nope, no reports.
Interesting.
And the MS is a, yeah, that's an almost carbon star. An M type that's almost a carbon star. And then
Interesting.
yeah, there are no reported of any of those. Or I guess there is one. They're reported, but they're not confirmed or logged. Yeah.
Maybe they put those in there for Odyssey, because I've never crossed one of those stars. It doesn't look like anybody else has.
No, I haven't either.
They were missing a few kinds of the actual stars that we discovered, and I think they added a star that has been discovered since the game came out. Because they've actually kind of gone back and kind of derived some of the variants of stars a little bit. Don't ask me what specifics on it, because I'm not a scientist, so I'm only going off data back when somebody told me that was in the squadron. I can't remember who now.
You squish me, I'm gonna be mad, Vol.
Alright, returning home. Then I'm going to call it off. Well, home. Returning to somebody else's home with all the bad news I brought.
You're probably having more fun than I am.
I don't know, maybe. I'm not going to
Would
rub
you
it
consider-
in your face or anything.
Would you consider driving around Dav's Hope over and over and over again fun?
Nobody's making you do that.
I know. But if I'm going to fly to Colonia probably sometime next week, it might be good to have some engineering maths, right?
Did I just drop you off like halfway to Colonia?
You did. And then I flew to Sajay. And then I flew back to the bubble.
Oh, there's a clipper that wants well, this is going to be quick. Do I still have ammo?
Bonzo hold still.
84,
And I don't really
42 rounds.
explore. I'm more road trip than explore, so.
Whatever floats your boat.
Bombs on me.
Commencing bombing run.
No. I can run faster than they can drop. This is good.
I
I need
didn't
this
have a
sample.
full magazine that time.
Did you find a new bacteria sample?
No, I dumped that one, and now I'm getting this grass sample.
What if I just launched a mine right here?
I'd be mad. I'd go back to X4.
Bonzo, you better run.
Ass hat.
Trex, you need some cover, buddy.
Oh, no. This guy's toast.
I could use some cover. I've got an annoying ass freaking cobra dropping mines on top of me.
Boo the magic pirate. I just noticed this
Please tell me
ship's
you blew
name.
yourself up a little bit there.
No, not even a scratch.
I've got the last one. Don't do it.
Did you finally get your fun hatch?
You asshole.
And his name is literally Vu the Magic Pirate.
Where the hell do mines go? God. I hope those pythons come kick your ass.
There's no pythons here.
Are there?
None in my contacts.
Are you sure about that?
Ooh, he hit me with the plasma. Good for you.
Get in the ship because I don't trust these pythons.
There you go.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo
Alright, I'm gonna leave these guys. I don't have
scoop destroyed. Incoming mission critical message.
any more limpets. I don't feel like dealing with it. Onward.
I just don't want to do it anymore.
I've been scooping materials all night. I have so many materials. And frankly, I'm ready to close it down in a minute,
So they kind of fixed the new item wheel.
Yeah, they lowered
It's
the mouse
slow.
sensitivity on it way too far, in my opinion. It went all the way from
Yeah, a
unusable
little
one way to unusable the other way.
Yeah.
And still, keyboard's the only way to go.
It's so weird. Like, how do you expect people to like it?
It needs to react to subtle movement, but then to not react like
Just
I don't know.
freaking call up the guys at Doom and ask how they did their weapon wheel, because that weapon wheel is fun. It works perfectly well with a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that that's like a trade secret. BS.
No, it's just sensitivity. They just threw it too far the other way. Or give us a control for it, or have it based on the mouse sensitivity that you add to the other part of the game. They don't have a control for it. They have a mouse on or off. They don't have a sensitivity control.
There's a sensitivity for it. It's just
No, there's a
doesn't
sensitivity
operate.
for your mouse look. There's not a sensitivity for the wheel.
I could have sworn there was. Hold on. I could have sworn there was.
So they kind of did what TDPR did with the driving in Cyberpunk 77.
I haven't.
Where it was like, basically it was like, yeah, I'm making a left. Oh, why did I just run into that building on the left side? It's like you turned left and then slammed into the building on the left.
Well, when they first release it, it's like breathing on your mouse made it wildly flip between all of the options. So it was unusable. And then they lowered the sensitivity now. They changed it based on feedback. And what we end up with now is you have to move your mouse like, at least on mine, I have to move my mouse like several inches in any direction to get it to lock on to any of the selections. So I need it in between. I need a small mouse movement to pick an item and not, the movement of the earth to pick all the items. I need that little middle zone.
Well, it sounds to me, I have not played yet on Odyssey, but at the same time, it sounds to me like, moving from left to right of the mouse pad is of the wheel, or it's the entirety of the mouse look look left or right
Yeah.
in your cockpit, which is way too much. Those are, I mean, you're
Right.
talking about quarter of an inch versus the entirety of the screen, which is
Yeah.
there has to be a comparative scale.
Right. It should move about as much as it would take to move the gun reticle about that much. That would be reasonable, and it would make perfect sense to our feeble human brains. Ooh, biotech conductors.
Bonzo, do you remember the 3 spots you got your grass samples from?
No, because I was too busy running away from the giant mines that you were dropping on me. I'm not even being facetious. I literally was too busy worrying about not blowing up. So you're welcome. You can pat yourself on the back for that one.
You're talking about the mines he's dropping, and I'm thinking of the seagulls from Finding Nemo. All of a sudden,
yeah,
mine.
That's kind of what it felt like.
Okay, nerds. I'm finished. I've done my damage for the night. And I think I'll probably be back tomorrow. So.
A million thanks, Mr. Trex.
And he's back.
He's been here the whole time. He just doesn't speak until it's absolutely necessary.
So funny thing, I'm not sure if this is the helmet that I'm wearing or if the shadow is not picking up the helmet and it's showing my face. So it's like, yeah, no, it's not showing the helmet. So on my character, the helmet's on there, but on the shadow, behind it, it's just my character's head. That's great.
All right. Anyway, I'm closing the stream down. Thanks for hanging out. See you later, everyone.
See
you,
ya.
buddy.
Later.
Mind your speed and your surroundings. Avoid costly collisions. Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction. Loitering is a crime, punishable by death. Please make sure you have authorization before you enter the docking bay. For your convenience and safety, pacification emplacements are active and tracking at this station. Do you have authorization to be inside the docking bay? Remember, loitering is a violation. The access corridor is designated a no-stop zone. Blockages will be removed using lethal force. Crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance. Welcome to our station. crashes cost. Kill your speed, not your credit balance.